Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Ryan from Movies with Ryan, and we are here with the Wednesday video. Blu-rays, Steelbooks, and 4Ks. And for this week's video, I've got an unboxing. Got stuff from Amazon, Hamilton Book, the Kino Lorber sale, the Shocktoberfest sale from Scream Factory, I think that's what it was called, and some Steelbooks from overseas from eBay. So we're going to get into this and we're going to see what I got. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're returning to the channel, thank you very much. I hope you like this opening. So let's get into it, see what I got. All right, like I said, we've got stuff from Amazon, Hamilton Book, Kino sale, Scream Factory sale, and some eBay items. We are joined by the ever lovely Stabbin' Steve. I know I stole that from somebody, but Stabbin' Steve, he's with us today. He's going to get in some packages. And the first thing we're going to start with is Amazon. And I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what is in here. I ordered this a couple weeks ago. Oh, yes. This was on sale for cheap compared to what it had been in. And, all right. This has got the poster and the slip and everything on it. Paul Thomas Anderson. Licorice Pizza. I have not seen this yet. I've heard mixed things on this. As you can see, I like Paul Thomas Anderson. I think he's a really good director. I think he's weird. He's quirky. His stories have so much depth to them that kind of turns some people off, but I got to check it out. It's Paul Thomas Anderson. So that's first pickup. That's Amazon. Next, Hamilton Book. Now, if you watch my new segment on Monday, my Music Mondays, I had another part of a Hamilton Book order on there where I got a book. I picked up Dave Grohl's autobiography. This is the other half of it. This has got some movies in it. And again, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember what I ordered. I do remember one thing. One thing was an upgrade. And it's right on top. We'll get into that here in a minute. But three things. Yep, got three things. So the first thing is a movie I already own, but it was a library copy. And I had to fix the case. I had to fix the art. There was a bunch of stickers on it from the library. And I didn't care for it after I got done with it. Like, it just, the slip was, not the slip, the art on it was really bad and all that. Just so happens in the last Hamilton Book drop, they had the movie for $5.95. So I went ahead and picked it up to replace it. I already gotten rid of my copy. It's off to the Mega Replay. I've already got store credit on it. But that is Ezra Miller, Tilda Swinton. We Need to Talk About Kevin. Still have not got to watch this yet. I cannot wait to watch it. Of course, a good, clean copy from Oscilloscope. $5.95, Hamilton Book. Can't beat that. Next, filling out the Denzel Washington collection. I believe this may be his first movie ever, but it stars Denzel Washington and Dick Martin and Paul Winfield, George Segal, Susan St. James, and Jack Warden. But that is carbon copy. I've never seen this before, but they had it for, I believe, $9.95 maybe. Had to pick it up. Carbon copy. Can't wait to watch it. I've heard it's a decent movie. And finally, this is an upgrade. I had the Blu-ray of this, and this slip is super nice. I had not seen the price of this drop below $40. And I was on a live stream, and I was talking about it, and Huck from Huck's Pop Culture Cafe hit me up on Instagram in the messenger and said, hey, get on Hamilton Book. They've got a price drop on this, $24.95. It's a 4K, and I've heard this 4K is gorgeous. Can't wait to watch this. This was one of my favorite sci-fi movies of the 80s, and that is The Final Countdown. So let me see if I can get this in there. Look at this. You got the USS Nimitz going right through the time portal. That looks so cool. Of course, this is from Blue Underground. Like I said, I had the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray looked really good, but I've heard the 4K transfer on this is just fantastic. And for $24.95, I was not going to pass that up. That was like right in the sweet spot for a Blue Underground that I would be willing to pay. And that's it. That's Hamilton Book. Next, let's go to the Kino sale. Kino had their sale. I think it just ended this past weekend. And I think I only picked up like 4 titles, maybe. Yep, 4 titles. One's an upgrade. 2 or 3 are first-time buys. This first one came highly recommended by a few people. One of them being Derek over at Convicted Cinephile. Again, I'll link him and Huck down below if I say your name in my video. If I remember, you'll get a link down below. But that is Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Now, from what I understand about this movie, it's got Steve Martin in it, and basically they cut him into old movies. And they do apparently a really good job of it. So I can't wait to watch this. Like I said, it came highly recommended. I had to pick it up on the sale. I'm not even sure what I paid for it. I'm sure there's a receipt in the box, but I'm not going to get it out. I'm sure it was a great price. This last Kino sale had some amazing prices on their stuff. Speaking, another Denzel movie, a Spike Lee joint, Mo Better Blues. I've seen this when this first came out, 1990. So I probably seen it late 1990, maybe 1991. I really like it. I like Spike Lee. He's had a couple of misses for me, but for the most part, all of his movies hit with me. I really like his directing style and his writing in that. And it's got Denzel Washington in it. So can't wait to revisit this. Number 3, this is a Japanese vampire story from Park Chan-wook, which is the Vengeance trilogy, Old Boy, Lady, Something for Mr. Vengeance, and Lady Vengeance. And that is called Thirst, which it surprised me that Kino actually had a title like this. But as soon as I seen it was Park Chan-wook, I had to pick it up. I don't really, like I said, don't know a whole lot about it, but from blah, 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 comes a shockingly original vampire story with a chilling, erotic style. A blood transfusion saves the life of a priest, but also transforms him into a vampire. He struggles to control his insatiable thirst for blood until a love affair unleashes his darkest desires in a deadly new way. Daring and operatic, Thirst is truly wicked love story that takes classic vampire lore and twists it to new heights. Interesting. But Park Chan-wook, I love his stuff. Great writer, great director, and all that good stuff. So this is very interesting. I love vampire movies. For not liking horror, vampire movies are probably one of my go-tos when I do watch horror movies. Another one, add to collection. Finally, the Upgrade, 4K Upgrade. This is a fantastic movie. If you've never seen it, it's really, really good. It's from Cronenberg. I'm really hoping the first part of this, the companion movie, it's not really like a sequel or prequel or anything like that, but it's a companion movie. It's a Cronenberg movie. It's a 4K sometime too. But that is Eastern Promises with Viggo Mortensen. Basically, it's about a Russian mobster that you follow him and he tries to survive and things happen. And this movie's brutal. It's very realistic to Russian mafia. I watched special features one time, which it may be, I don't know if it's on here. I know I think on the Blu-ray, there were some special features where they actually talked about all of his tattoos in here and how they went to actual Russian mafias and Russian jails and talked to people about the tattoos to keep it as authentic as they could. And it's really, really good. So if you do have this, check out the special features. I think that little interview with Viggo and maybe Cronenberg or the makeup specialist guy, something, visual effects, whatever. Not visual effects, makeup artist. went through to do his tattoos for this movie. But if you've never seen Eastern Promises, highly recommend it. And I've heard this transfer is really, really good. But hopefully one day A History of Violence gets a 4K treatment as well. That would be super nice. Moving on. We got the Scream Factory sale. I think it was called Shocktober. I really don't remember. And I think I only got... Oh, that package is pretty good. Neat. Box, airbags, little packaging. Did I get 5 titles or did I get 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 titles. 404, it's the magic number. So I did get 4 things. Yeah, we'll just do them in this order. First thing, oh man, come on, shout. Scream, it's loose. I said I wasn't going to get this because I heard the transfer wasn't really much of an upgrade over the DVD, but for the price they had this at, and it's the collector's edition still with the slipcover, figured what the heck, I would go ahead and upgrade. And that is Brotherhood of the Wolf. I haven't seen this movie in a while, and I did enjoy it. Of course, it's a werewolf story. Or there's vampires in here too, but it is definitely a werewolf movie. Werewolves are my second favorite thing, sort of, with zombies. But Brotherhood of the Wolf, I figured what the heck, for the price, for the sale, I'd go ahead and upgrade. If it's not much of an improvement over the DVD, as long as it is an improvement over the DVD, I'll take it. Next, missed out on this when it first came out. Again, great prices on these sales. Kino, knocked it out of the park. Scream Factory, one of the best pricings I've seen on sale items in a while. And I think across the board, a lot of people in the community were like, yes, Scream Factory finally got their sale right and are giving us good deals. Next, Death Becomes Her. Again, I have not seen this since it came out, and I remember liking it. I know it's Bruce Willis when he's in a more serious comedic role. Can you be serious and comedic at the same time? Either way, comedic role. And it's got Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn in it, and this was a good movie. I can't wait to revisit this. Everybody I know that watches this later in life says it's still good. It still holds up, so I can't wait. Next. Still on. A Nicolas Cage movie I've been just putting off buying over like all the last 3 years of sales that they've had. They finally had this for like $7.99, $8.99 maybe. I don't even remember. But that's 8mm, and I have not seen this again since it came out. I used to own I'm pretty sure the VHS on this, but basically he's a detective. And he basically discovers a snuff film, and he gets into investigating it to find out if it's real or not. But this also has James Gandolfini and Joaquin Phoenix, like one of Joaquin Phoenix's early roles. I think maybe his second or third. I think Clay Pigeons was his first, but this may be like his second. But 8mm, it's kind of a hard watch, but it's really, really good. It's a really good Nicolas Cage movie. If you've never seen 8mm, highly recommend it. And finally, from this sale, I didn't even look at what the other movie is in this. It's a double feature. I wanted it for one movie, but it is Love at First Bite and Once Bitten. From what I understood, this was like out of print. And I may just be thinking of the standalone Once Bitten. But I had never seen this on any of their sales, and I hopped on immediately. I've never seen Once Bitten. It's Jim Carrey. I've been wanting to see it forever, so I figured what the heck, I would pick this up. Love at First Bite, I heard is decent. It's funny and all that, but I know nothing about it. So I can't wait to watch these. 2 more vampire movies. Throw it in the collection. And finally, the creme de la creme. I ordered 2 Steelbooks off of eBay. There is a little seller I use that is out of the UK, and he gets a lot of, I'm knocking everything over here. He gets a lot of Zavi exclusives, European exclusives, and stuff like that. He always has great pricing, and I bought several things from him. The last thing I bought from him was my Training Day Steelbook that I got an extraordinary price out of for it. And you guys need to thank me, because after spending my hard-earned money buying that Steelbook, it's a Grail, it's a Zavi exclusive, limited print run. I believe they just announced a 4K coming in February, I believe, January or February. And yeah, hopefully we get a Steelbook out of that. So you can thank me later. But I bought two Steelbooks. One is still sealed, and it's not actually a Steelbook. It is a metal pack, but that's okay. And the other one is an actual Steelbook. And let me get that quarter slip back on there. Get the trash out of the way. First off, as you can see, it is a metal pack, but I don't care. It's White Men Can't Jump. Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson. One of my favorite sports movies ever. I love this comedy, drama, sports movie, whatever you want to call it. Still sealed. Still got the plastic. Still got the quarter slip. White Men Can't Jump. How awesome is that? And I love this movie. Does not have a 4K. It's used. Does have a little nick in the corner. But I'm perfectly fine with that. And everybody should watch this movie. This is one of my favorite space movies. And this Steelbook looks really good in pictures, but now that it's in hand, this Steelbook is beautiful. And that is Sunshine. Now, if you've never seen Sunshine, it's a Danny Boyle, I believe, directed it. Got Cillian Murphy in it and a bunch of other people. Michelle Yeoh, I believe, and quite a few other people. But basically, they are tasked to go reignite the sun. And on the way, they come across a lost ship that was originally sent to do that. And it gets weird. But this is the front of the Steelbook. That's the back. We'll take the quarter slip off. This thing is just fantastic. Look at that. And there is just an ever so slight little scratch right there. And the inside does have inside art. That is awesome. So this is a sci-fi space movie that turns into a horror movie. And needless to say, it's really, really good. If you've never seen Sunshine, I highly, highly recommend it. But that's going to do it for this video. So again, we got Amazon, Hamilton Book, we got Kino Sale, we got the Shocktober sale from Scream Factory, and we got some eBay pickups. Let's do this little elevator here. I love elevators. So we're going to go up. Look at that. Steelbook, all those Blu-rays and 4Ks. Awesome pickups for this week. Really, really, really happy with these pickups. That's where I'm going to end the video. This has been my Wednesday video. Blu-rays, 4Ks, Blu-rays, Steelbooks, and 4Ks pickups. So this is how it's going to go. Mondays, music. Wednesdays, anything Blu-ray, Steelbook, 4K related. Thrifting videos, openings, just pickups, random stuff that I did on the side. And that's what you're going to see. Again, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And like I always say, it is Ryan from Movies with Ryan. Until I see you again, you all have a fantastic, fantastic night.